the floor for the last lesson of the day.
All right, good morning. Today we're going to be drawing circles to represent two numbers in an addition equation. And we're going to add the circles together at the end after that. Addition means we bring two or more numbers together, or things, we bring those things together and we add them up to get a new number. So it's a total, a new total. So, for example, we have here's our addition sign. This is our plus sign right here. And here we would have two numbers. So and then this is the equal sign, because this is for kindergarten. So I have to show them all of this. I'll just do it. So then here we would have our new number. And so we would do it that way. So today we're going to, so we already know how to count how many things there are in a picture. Okay. So in this picture, I have some children. And let's count.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So what numeral are we going to write below that? 4. So we already know how to represent objects in the picture. But today, what we're going to do is we're going to have an equation, like I showed you just now, a few minutes ago. We're going to have an equation like this. And we'll give you the answer. And we're going to represent those two numbers by drawing circles above it, just like this. And then we're going to count the circles. 1, 2. And then we'll write the numeral here. So it's important for you to learn how to add two numbers when you want to know how much you have of something or how much you need of something, right? For example, let's say, who likes donuts? All right. So let's say you want your classmates are like, yeah, you're going to get donuts for us? All right, cool. Who likes chocolate icing? 1,
I like all
2, 3, 4, chocolate icing. So you have 4 that like chocolate icing, right? 4 students that like chocolate icing. So now, who likes sprinkles? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 4 that like sprinkles. So now, when you go in the drive-through, well, you can draw circles. You say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now when you go in the drive-through, you know you have how many? Let's count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8. So you have to get 8 donuts. So when the cashier asks you how many donuts you want, you're going to say 8. And they're going to know how big of a box they need to get ready to put your donuts in. So that's why you need to know that. And as kindergartners, there are many reasons you need to know how to add two numbers. For example, if you're helping a teacher pass out napkins, okay, passing out napkins. Well, if in group 1 you have 7, in group 2 you have 9, you can put 9 here and 7 there. Draw your circles. And then you can count all your circles together. Let's count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
And you have 16, so you need 16 napkins, right? Okay, so then your teacher's going to be like, great. So you help her out, right? So then, let's see here. All right, so now that you see how important it is for us to learn how to add two numbers, and you pay close attention to the lesson, raise your hand when you know an answer to a question that I ask you, and be respectful when other people are answering. Okay? And to begin our lesson, I have a video called Adding Numbers for Children. So I'd like for you to watch the video.
And Taylor, thank you for bringing your laptop and being more prepared than Karen and I am.
It's kind of loud. I heard it. I'm trying to turn it on. That's not it. This is George. So.
Take care of that, George.
It's like a advertising
Bad.
So, and if you think you can sing along with it.
Addition.
I think this is it.
One
Yes.
apple plus another apple equals
I'm sorry?
Full screen.
1, 2. 2 apples. 4 umbrellas plus 2 umbrellas equals
6.
1,
You
2,
can follow along and
3,
answer
4,
the questions as you go through the video.
6. 6 umbrellas. 5 footballs plus 3 footballs equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 footballs. 7 chairs plus 2 chairs equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 chairs. 3 books plus 5 books equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 books. 6 pencils plus 5 pencils
Seis lápiz.
equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 pencils. 4 sharpeners plus 4 sharpeners equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sharpeners.
All right, so the video is longer, but I just wanted to kind of shorten it up a little bit because it's not that, you know.
Fun, Jules.
Okay, so last week we learned how to look at a picture, and I'm gonna model for you. Sorry. Last week we learned how to look at a picture and count the objects to write the numeral to match the picture. For example, here's a picture of some blue circles. Okay, and we counted them. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we write what numeral on their class? Everybody say it. 4. Okay. So last week we did that, but this week we're going to I'm gonna write an equation. I'm gonna model for you how to write writing an equation. I'm gonna write an equation so that you can see how to get a new total. So we're gonna draw the picture this time. So we're gonna draw how many circles up here? 2. And how many circles up here? 2. Okay. So then we can add those two to get a new total, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So for my second example, here's my second example. So here we have 3 plus 3 equals what number? So the first thing I need to do is draw 3 circles above this number, the first number, and then draw 3 more circles above the second number. And then I'm going to count all my circles and write the numeral here. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Guided practice. Now we're going to do 2 problems together. So everybody get your whiteboard out and your napkin that I put with your whiteboard and your marker. Uncap your markers. Please don't doodle on them. You need to listen and pay attention to my directions so you know what to do. All right. So the first addition equation I'm going to write on the smartboard is 4 plus 3 on the whiteboard. Okay. Now I'd like for you to go ahead and start writing it. So you write 4 plus 3 equals blank, but leave some space so you can draw your circles above your numbers to represent each number. Okay? Now I'd like for you to draw 4 circles on top, above the 4. Okay, that represents the first number. Let's move over to the 3. How many circles are we going to draw, class?
3.
3. So go ahead and draw 3 circles. Now I would like for you to count out loud with me so we can add the circles up and write the numeral here. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So what numeral do we write here?
7.
Correct. So write 7. Okay. Do not erase your boards. Hold up your whiteboard so I can see that everyone did it correctly. Awesome. Great job. Good. All right. Do not erase. Okay. So the next one we're going to do, the next example is 5 plus 5. Everybody say it. Ready? 5 plus 5 equals what? Okay, so how many circles are we going to draw on the first number?
5.
So go ahead and do that. How many circles are we going to draw on the second number?
5.
Okay. And now we need to add them up, so we're going to count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What numeral do we write there?
10.
10. Write it down. And hold up your whiteboard so I can see. Okay. Everybody has 2 equations on their paper. No one erased it? Oh, she did it on the back. Awesome. All right. Everybody give yourself a smiley face on there because I see that everybody has done what I asked them to do. Great job. All right. Give yourself a pat on the back. Erase, erase, erase both sides if you were on both sides. Or just on one side. Now it's time for you to do some on your own. So erase your whiteboard. Put your marker down for just a minute because I don't want anyone to start before your neighbor. I want everybody to start at the same time. So let me see all your markers. Make sure you put them down. Okay. So just listen carefully because you're going to do this activity on your own. I'm just going to write these 2 equations on the board, and I will tell you when to begin. Start thinking about the steps that you would do that we did just earlier on how you would solve these when you do your work, so you can do your worksheet after we do our independent practice. Okay? Ready? Hold your markers up. Remember the steps. To complete each problem, you have to look at the numbers in the equation, and then you have to draw what on top? Circles. And then you have to have a what at the end? The numeral. Ready? Go. And we will go over you will have 5 minutes to do this, and we will go over the answers together. When you are finished, cap your marker and put your marker in this. not distracted. All right, so hold up your whiteboards. Good job. I think everybody did a great job. Everybody has the correct answers. Put a smiley face on your whiteboard. Okay, so we're gonna go over just how we would have done this. What was the first thing, raise your hand, what was the first thing that we did to solve this equation? What was the first step that you did, that you had to do for this equation? Yes.
Draw 6 circles.
Let's draw 6 circles for the first one. That's right. Okay, and then after the addition sign or the plus sign, how many circles did we have to draw? Raise your hand. Yes. 4. Okay. What was the next step we did?
Count them all together.
That's right. Count them all together. So let's do that real quick. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job. 10.
Yes.
Woo. He's got 5 inches. Or he's got a thick eyebrow. All right. So for the next one, what was the? Let's do the steps again. Okay. Let's review the steps again. How many circles did we write for the first one? 8. All right. Let's count in Spanish. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.
Muy bien. Very good. Okay. What? How about after?
Uno.
Uno. Okay. So 1. All right. So let's count them all together. Ready? En español. 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Very good. Muy bien. Awesome. Good job. Yay. Good job. All right, you guys can erase your whiteboards. You guys are doing a really good job. You're paying attention and you are following all the instructions. Thank you very much. So you have all done a good job drawing circles to represent addition equations. Everyone say addition equations.
Addition equations.
And the reason it's an equation is because we have an equal sign and we have an addition sign, and it's addition equations. Okay. So can anyone help me? Can anyone remind me how I can? Can anyone remind me how I can represent an addition equation? How do I represent it? What did I use?
A plus sign.
A plus sign. What else did I use? So I got that. I used a plus sign. What else did I use?
An equal sign.
An equal sign. That's right, because it's an equation. What else did I use?
Circles.
Circles. Awesome. Some of us used, I saw some really interesting drawings. Some of us used, what, lovely Leslie? Hearts.
Hearts.
Isn't it you? Somebody used hearts?
Maybe I did.
Yeah. And that was good. That's very creative. And so what was the next step that we had to do after we had used the plus sign, the equal sign, the circles? What was the next step that we had to do?
Count them all together.
Count them all together. That's right. So we had to count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we wrote, after that we did what? Wrote the answer. That's right. Okay, so good job. So, so in the next lesson that we do tomorrow, we're going to do subtraction equations. So the only thing that's going to change for the next lesson is the sign. We're going to use a subtraction sign. And our circles, and we will just draw the circles for the first one. Okay. And then we will subtract. And that's it.
By the way, I really like these.